no job, no family, no anything was powerful enough to save me from myself, you know. And I, with the best of intentions in the world and trying my hardest, was like me lying on the floor trying to pull myself up by my own belt, just exhausted myself and frustrated myself, and I couldn't do it, you know. But when I reached out, that help was there. I think my whole entire life would be best described up until the point where I found Alpha and God and the church as me running at walls really hard, always enthusiastic, always like thinking this next thing is going to fix me. This, you know, I've been afforded every opportunity from my family, wonderful, loving family, do a degree in this, get a job in that, and I thought, well, this will be the thing, this will make me whole inside, or this boyfriend will make me whole inside, and that one hasn't, so this one will. And I never was okay, and I didn't know why. So I kind of anaesthetised myself from myself by drinking. You know, I got no real joy in life, and I just drank through it. Wherever I went, whatever I did, I'd drink. At work, I wasn't doing well, I didn't want to be there, I had no motivation to be or do anything. It was like my whole life was just wading through treacle, and I drank. And I drank and I drank and I drank to the point where it couldn't hide itself any longer, and I stopped drinking. Everyone's like, you must stop, and I did, and I thought, well, the drink must be the problem, but it wasn't the problem, I was the problem. And I was searching for something that I now know was God, but I was searching for it in all these different places. So when I put the drink down, I picked up shopping. Maybe I'll find my fix there. And it was an expensive way to find out that that wasn't going to fix me either. I developed an eating disorder, constantly trying to change the way I feel, searching for peace inside and finding it nowhere. And I was horrible with it. I was so tormented inside after, you know, it's 34 years of never being okay, not being able to just be. When you wake up in the morning feeling like you're getting pummeled in the stomach with dread that it's a day for no reason, because my life on the, you know, it was all right, it was nice, but I was in it. So everything pulled down around me, you know, my family could take no more. I couldn't hold down a part-time job in administration, even though I'd come from having like a career. Ultimately, I burnt all my bridges. No one to turn to anymore, no friends, no family, nowhere to live. I was living in my car. It was a nice car, but I was living in it, you know, spending nights there and then sofa surfing, and my poor family was so heartbroken. But I was full of anger because it must be their fault. How could they let this happen? I ended up in supported accommodation, getting a food parcel, thinking, what has gone on here? You know, I couldn't possibly feel any worse. I'm just feeling like I'm not going to be part of society. I tried to, and it was really hard, and I never quite got it to work, so this is just me now. And in this food parcel was this Alpha leaflet. And I thought, right, I'm going to go, because self-reliance has got me here. Obviously, I can't rely on anyone because no one will answer my calls anymore. And all my best thinking and my best doing and all my plans and all my designs have got me to sitting on a floor of a supported house with a food parcel. Let's see what God has to offer. And if he can do a better job. I thought there's got to be something that can do better than me. So I came and I was handed a word of the day, and for that date it said, I've got it at home and it makes me dead emotional, whatever you're addicted to you can be set free from, and there's more, whatever you've lost you can get back and better. And I needed that. I needed to know that I could stop being addicted to anything that I could find to try and fix me, and I needed to know that I was going to get my family back. And God has come through on that promise. That has been fulfilled in a really short space of time. I feel like a new person. I look back at how I used to feel and be, and it's like I feel so sorry for that girl. I want to put my arms around her and tell her that it can be so much better. But I'm not capable of doing all these things. This is what God's done for me. Because I tried everything. So, yeah, my life today is pretty special. It doesn't look like it used to. It probably looks on the face of it like, how can you be pleased that you swapped that for that? But I feel like complete joy, and it's wonderful. I feel like I got to know God. And Jesus, actually. You've got to get to God through Jesus. And Jesus was always the bit that I thought was like the story bit. You know, the Holy Spirit I could kind of feel, and I was like, and I get that, and God like as a concept, but as this person, like in human form, I thought, I don't know. But the Alpha Course, like, properly gave me that relationship. I remember praying like, I really hope I can have a relationship with Jesus. He sounds so important. And then, by the end of it, I felt like I'd got that. The way I feel now, I feel like God is changing me. Like when they say that He pours His love into your heart, and you get a new heart. I needed one, and I didn't realise how damaged mine was. But I have got a new heart, and now I feel like I can do things that I never could do before because I'm being different. Me as a person, I'm being the person that I was always meant to be, but I couldn't quite access it. And the further I got from it, the more trauma there was, the harder it was to be that person. But I feel like I'm me now. It's not weird, it's not magic, it's God.